What's going to a crazy A game reaction to a new video? We're doing the first story time of this channel. I did some on my old channel and I want to do in this channel, and I wanted to start with something that happened to me when I was like 9 to 10 years old, so like back in like 2010 I think, or something like that. So me and my parents, we moved into a house. It was a really old house. The house was 123 years old back then, I remember, because yeah, and it was an old house. It was built in the 80s, so it was really old house. And I remember moving there, and the guy said that the house was really old and a lot of people died in there because it was a family house where you pass to the next generation. But this one was just there, and the guy bought it from the family, and then he sold to us. So we moved there. And what I'm about to tell you, every time I'm about to tell you this in this story time or whatever, is all true. Every time I'm going to say, all happened to me, and I was really spooky. I'll never go back to this house. So first thing, yes, it was actually a haunted house in the way. We moved there, and I think it was start of October when we moved there, right? Everything was fine. We moved there, and then it was really expensive though. The heating was really expensive because you had to buy oil because it was really old. The house was really expensive over there. As we moved there, it started October. Everything was okay. I mean, nothing happened. When it hit November, the first time that ever happened is this. So me and my brother had beds, but beds that touched directly to the floor. It was a piece of wood to the mattress on top, but a piece of wood was directly on the floor. There was no something to get under it at all. Like it was literally like on the floor right directly. One night, me and my brother were sleeping, and we literally hear something scratching under our bed. Something scratching, like you scratch. I don't know, and it was scratching wood. Of course, we woke up and went to see my mom, see what happened. She didn't believe us. We were just joking. We were young back then, you know. A lot of children make jokes like that sometimes. But guess what? Something's happened to it again. So then, I think maybe a week after. I mean, that thing happened like 10 years ago. So I'm trying to remember the most that I can. But I remember my mom when she went out of the bathroom. This is no joke. There was something that was drawing on the glass because she was taking a hot shower, and you know it creates like hair. And the glass, the window, become, you know, all moisty. And there was something writing on it. It wasn't English, but there was something writing on it. It was really weird. My mom saw that, and it spoke her out. Then November passed, and some stuff happened there, and then Christmas time. Okay, Christmas. It was a really big house. We decided to invite the entire family, maybe 50 of us. So we all went to do it for Christmas, and almost a big a Christmas family dinner or supper, whatever. And then we were all in the kitchen. My little cousin, I think she was 6 back then. She went in the living room to get her. I don't know what she went. She went to get something, probably like crayons or something. I don't know. And then she came back crying, saying that she saw an old man. Yes, an old man. And then everybody, of course, got up, went, and in the living room there was nothing. Of course, because, you know. Yeah, that happened. There was a lot of stuff that happened after that. Once I remember, there was a basement, and we always hear stuff in the basement. Could have been a rat or something, but it was really noisy, so we really didn't know what it was. So you know, we were like, okay, that's cool. So I'm smoking since I'm doing this because I cannot do that without smoking because it creeps me out. One of the most creepy things that happened, I remember we were. Like, this one's really creepy. Everything I say is true. Like, I'm not making this out. You can ask my mom, but don't do that. But it's true. We all went. It was end of December. We were leaving the house, and we were going to my grandparents, something like that thing. And then my brother decided to look at the window upstairs in our room, and this is no joke. He said he saw like a scary dog. You know, like a dog got beat up, whatever. We all seen the window, and there was an actual dog in the fucking window, and me and my room, because our room can see the street, so we were in front of the house. That really spoke us out. Like, I don't know if this is wrong or not, and if anybody if something that happened to you guys like that, please send me a comment. I really know everything if something that happened to you guys like that. But that was really creepy. Next thing, we had a fireplace because it was a whole house, so that's how we did a fire. And I remember once we went in the kitchen and we came back and the fire was entirely, you know, it was stopped. There was no more fire. But just wanted to say that we just started a fire, and that was being impossible just to finish like that because there was like 15 minutes and the fire was in quench. But the woods was wet. I know, right? Like it was really spooky, man. I remember like just thinking about it. It makes me like give me chills, and like I don't want to go back into this house. Yeah, I just took a big puff. Anyways, so that happened. Really scary thing. A lot of other stuff happened, and one of the creepiest thing I think was probably the thing under the bed, and then my cousin said that she saw the old man in the room, and there was nobody there. I think that's the most scary stuff, and that makes me think of The Conjuring. You know, that scene in Conjuring 2 when she sees the old man in the on the chair from the TV. I don't know if something ever happened like that to you guys, but for me it was really scary back then, and I think it's still scary to me right now. Anyway, this was my first story time ever telling you my little scary story, I guess, on what happened to my haunted house. If you guys enjoy, you can always leave a like video. You can share the video if you want to with your friends, tell them what happened to me, and you can also subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get 400 subscribers before the end of July, which is really soon. So if you guys want to subscribe, you can always do that. Also hit the bell to have notification when I upload videos, and I'll talk guys all there. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it, and thank you so much for the support. Anyways, I'll talk guys all later. Peace, and have a good day, and have a spooky story.